Good morning, everybody, and welcome into Spirit of Life Alchemy. Today is the 23rd, sorry, I forgot where I was, 23rd of October 2022, and this is your morning message tarot reading. So, excuse me, the moon from the UK, British summertime, the moon starts off in Virgo, but then moves into Libra in the morning, where it'll form an opposition to Jupiter in Aries. Also today we've got Mercury trining Saturn. So after we had Venus and the Sun trining Saturn and then trining Mars, we've now got Mercury doing the little grand air trine as well. We have Saturn stationing direct after it's been retrograde since the 4th of June, so things will start getting moving again. And then we've got the Sun and we've got Venus both moving into Scorpio, and their former quincunx to Jupiter as well, supporting the moon opposition to Jupiter. So we have good fortune and expansiveness and luck, all indicated. Saturn going direct brings grounding and gifts if you've done the work over the last few months, since June. And it just really feels like a really optimistic, lucky day that you might get some nice little surprises. So enjoy your day. Let's do some cards and see what the cards have to say about today's energies. So we've got the work you like cards first of all. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. My voice is slowly coming back, but yeah, I'm still a bit shonky around the edges. So what do we need to know for today, Sunday the 23rd of October 2022? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support, guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? Okay, so no. Wait, pause, postpone, say no. Okay, so, well, you know, stations, direct to stations, retrogrades are pauses and portals. So maybe there's something we need to know before we can move forward again. Okay. With yes. Yes. Okay, it could be a bit of a stop-go day. And then we got the initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold, and that actually looks like a portal to me as well. So yeah, as we're in the dark of the moon, we have the new moon solar eclipse on Tuesday morning from the UK, well, just before midday British summertime. So we're in that part of the lunar cycle where we're in the dark of the moon. This morning the moon is going to go into Libra, which was the sign that we had the last new moon in. So we're bringing that cycle to a completion. So yeah, time to reflect, review, see how you've changed and grown over the last 4 weeks. Is there anything that you want to let go of before moving forward into the Scorpio new moon energies? So the no is that pause, and then as you complete that, then you're ready to go forward and pass through the portal into the new energies, and that may sort of occur over the next few days. But because we've got Saturn stationing direct, then you know, sort of that's the start of passing through the portal. Let's do some still a bit throaty. let's do some tarot and see what light the tarot can throw on things. So what do we need to know for today, Sunday the 23rd of October 2022. Oops, cards are all over. Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? Okay, so let's see, where are we? Ten of Pentacles with the Eight of Cups. I've been seeing the Eight of Cups coming up a lot just recently in the last few days in other people's readings. The Five of Cups, Death, Four of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Four of Cups, Three of Cups, and at the bottom we've got the Four of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles and the Queen, lovely Queen of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands. Okay, so yeah, pause and letting go before moving forward. So the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is normally about your stability, your home, your family, your career, money in the bank, everything settled, all the generations together and everything. And in that, it's a completion and a conclusion. You know, when you, that's like what most people want to achieve, or what lots of people want to achieve. I won't say it's for everybody. But, you know, a lot of us that were brought up and still continue to be brought up to be told that this is sort of goals in life to achieve the Ten of Pentacles. Whether you achieve it or not, you know, it's a completion of a cycle, and then what do you do? Okay, so this, it's feeling very much like an ending here. Okay, and maybe there's a feeling of wanting to walk away from it. We have the Eight of Cups here, the walking away towards new horizons, new adventures, and leaving something that we've loved behind. So that's complete, maybe. Okay, below we have the Five of Cups. So, you know, there might be regret, there might be disappointment. We might have outgrown something, but we're still quite fond in our heart of it. But in our truest self, we know it's time to walk away. And there's a grieving process. It could be old parts of yourself, especially as we're coming up to this new moon solar eclipse on Tuesday, at the beginning of Scorpio. So yeah, that's sitting, reflecting, you know, old regrets of maybe things have come up in this last month of that are old habits and old behaviours and things like that. And you know, it's time to grieve them and leave them behind and walk away. Which brings us to Death card. That death and rebirth. We're letting go of something. We've outgrown something. To keep going, to keep moving forward, we need to release and let go of something. Because this is very scorpionic energy. Okay, and then moving on, we're examining the Four of Pentacles, what we value. Are we holding on to things too tight that really, you know, we don't need to? We can release them, let them go, and just take the bare minimum forward for a new start. Okay, or are you holding on to things that sort of, you know, are no longer you, out of fear and things? These could be the questions you need to be asking yourself today. Okay, and then the clarifiers, we have the Six of Pentacles. So the Six of Pentacles is reciprocity, giving and receiving. Could be a little windfall and things like that, unexpected little wins during the day. At the beginning I talked about the astrology and my feeling that it felt quite a lucky day. So there may be little wins that you weren't expecting. With the Four of Cups, so make sure you don't miss them because you're focused on the mundane. Okay, you don't see the cosmic hand coming in with the fourth cup, the gift of love, of spirit, of the water element. Okay, so yeah, don't get caught up in the grieving and the loss and disappointment of the Five of Cups at the bottom here, because there's still a couple of cups left. So be open for opportunities. There's lots of aspects to Jupiter today. So, you know, something out of left field might pop in that you weren't expecting. Okay, and then we move on to the Three of Cups. So it could be a cause for celebration. If a little nice something does come in. Okay, and then at the bottom of the deck, this is what's going on subconsciously. We've got the Four of Wands. In fact, we've got all four fours. We've got the Four of Pentacles here. We've got the Four of Cups here. We've got the Four of Swords, and we finish with the Four of Wands. So a very stabilising day. The four fours are making me think of Saturn and his stabilising and grounding, and sensible and security energies. Grounding. A sense of grounding for today. It's very rare that you get all four of the same numbers coming out in a reading, but we have today the four. So yeah, stability, structure, setting firm foundations, ready to then move forward. So the Four of Swords, a time for healing, a time for retreat. Remember, we're pausing, waiting, doing that reviewing before we can move forward, taking the time out, retreating into ourselves and just doing the healing. With the Eight of Pentacles, doing the work. Maybe you're thinking about what you want to do as a job. Maybe the work is just showing up each day and doing the spiritual work and healing the self, following your purpose, being of service, you know, anything like that. But yeah, and again, very Saturnian feel of energies, doing the work. Which brings us to the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Velvet waiting, the wonderful Earth Mother, nurturing, taking care of ourselves, abundance all around, and just, you know, everything just lovely. Being aware of not missing out on the fourth cup here, seeing it and seeing all the abundance that it brings with it. Okay, so yeah, be like the Queen of Pentacles, and that allows us to go through the 1111 portal card, the Four of Wands, the initiation, you know, going forward into the next cycle. So that may be today, that may be over the next few days with the lunar new moon, etc. But yeah, definitely a sense of transition with the Death card and everything, but a stopping and reviewing first before going forward. And celebrating the little wins. Okay, so that's today's energies. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope it resonated for you. If it did, then please do like, share and subscribe to the channel. Click on the wiggly bell for notifications of when I'm releasing readings. If you'd like a personal reading from me, then please email me at the email address below this video in the descriptions box. Have a wonderful day, and until tomorrow, thank you for watching.